Hello, this is a video on the barbecue log. Let's start by making a new record. We'll come up here and click on new record. It automatically just gives it a number and you don't want to change it, just leave it where it is. You can then put the date of the cook by clicking on this calendar and picking it from the menu. You can whatever day you want it to be. You can then click here the cooker that you cooked it on, and if you wanted to, you could click other. You could type something in, whatever you wanted to do. If it is a cooker you're going to use all the time, you would want to go up here and use the edit. And then at the bottom, you can see we're at the bottom where the WSM is, and we could go over here and let's just put in gasser, hit OK, and now the next time we went to that cooker menu, gasser would always be there. All these other drop-down menus will have those same options. Like this one here, you could be beef, chicken, pork, other edit. We're going to have this one be, let's make this one beef today, because then the cut here, all I have is sample, but we could put whether it's prime, choice, exactly, whatever. Or actually I have that in the grade, so let's put this as choice. Purchase from, we'll make a Piggly Wiggly today, and then the contest, that would be something you might just type in. We should at least type correctly. Same here with rubs, injections, preparation. Now in preparation, you notice I just have other and edit, because you might have a preparation that you give its own certain name, so I didn't add anything in there. Results on for the temp, like where you pulled it off. And here let's give this a 190 in the bark. Once again, that's something that's open for your descriptions. The reason you want to use a drop-down menu is there would be nothing worse than having like say this yard bird up here and you do a typing error. So then when you went to search for every cook you ever did with yard bird, you'd miss the one where the spelling wasn't correct. So this way, by always using a drop down, your search is always going to be proper, because whatever the spelling is will be the same for all of them. And then on your cook time here, you can actually, what time it was of the day, the target temp, the actual temp, meat temp, ambient, and all this is just stuff you type in. Notes for next time, based, glaze, here like I've got apple juice, mop. You can see as you can go around. And then on photos, if you want to put a photo in from Photo Bucket, what you would do is we'd go over here to where Photo Bucket is, and we would get the direct link that is now copied, and come back here and you can see where it says insert picture. Here's the important part: store only a reference to this file must be checked. File name, all you do now is just use the Control V paste, and you'll have a photo there. And here we put a note. Now you notice that's one picture and that's it. But you notice you have a scroll bar here. So you can scroll down, put the next picture in. Now you see how it's saying put, so we'd have insert picture. Once again, I don't know if this is showing up where I'm going over to Photo Bucket or not, but I am going over there, getting the direct link, coming back here, making sure the store only has reference to the file is checked. Once you check it, it'll usually stay checked. And then using the paste command, Control V, Option V on a Mac, and it's going to be in here. Now, you notice we have this big photo button, and all that does is it clicks and goes over here and lets you see the photos at a larger, view is all. The limit to photos is as many as you want to put in per that cook. Now you'll notice this was cook number 9 that we have in here, and we have those 2 photos. If I go up here and go back to the previous cook, you see I have a picture of a fry pan with some goodies in there and a stoker graph. But you notice that the other photos that we posted in the other ones are not there. They're only the photos that you post per that log. So you can kind of see how that works. The other thing that we're working on, and we're not completely done with yet, is we're going to have this form that'll print out, and with this form printed out, you would fill all this stuff in just on a piece of paper at the competition, and then come back and later on, with the photos, enter it into your computer. But any suggestions or what have you, we're open for them, so we can add this to it and make this a real nice program for all of you barbecue cooks. Thank you.